Hey guys, Mr.BeetleBum here, and Summer Noob Fest 2022 is in full effect. The tour is going strong. You got lots of players that are playing their tanks up at high tiers that, don't know how to play properly. And it's very frustrating, but listen, it's going to happen a lot. And this video is all about you making the right decision and how you can help your team win, even if there's some players that might not know what to do properly. So stay tuned. Hey guys, Mr.BeetleBum here, and if you've watched any of my streams in the past month, you've probably heard me talk about how, during the summertime I joke by saying, hey, it's Noob Fest 2022 Summer Tour. And the reason being is because even if you play high tiers, you're going to find now that there's a lot of players with lower skill level that are racing up to the high tiers. I don't blame those people at all. I blame wargaming for basically, and making it so easy for them to get up, enticing them, and they want them to be up at higher tiers so they can buy more premiums and la. Anyway, so this is a game that I get into, and as you see here, it's during the summertime, so it's during Noob Fest. And as we're going up, I'm going over to the tar pits here where I should be going. I'm noticing already, look, there's a medium there, there's a medium here, there's one TD. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Plus, I got two heavies going over here. This is not right. I'm like, okay, this isn't good. We're gonna have, lopsided. Just look at the mini map over that way there, guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 heavies, okay? There's 6 heavies on the other team. So we're gonna be down 2 heavies when it comes to armor. Now, right here, I'm like thinking, okay, look what we got. We got mediums and heavies sniping. You got a renegade driving out into the open. You got the defenders going over to the zero line. And I'm thinking, okay, am I going to stick around here or am I going to actually go over and help the heavies? And that's what I'm trying to talk about here. You'll see right here, I'm saying, hey, renegade defender next. What was it exactly I said? Anyways, basically, there you renegade defender. Next time, it's better if you play where the heavies play, and that's not rude, And again, the renegade, as you see right here, it says "fuck off," So okay, no problem. All I was trying to say there, again, this is why we do this. We do YouTube and Twitch to try to help people improve as players. But most players nowadays, the way it is, man, if you try telling them something, it's like, no, fuck you, I'm a professional, even though I've only got, I don't know, what do I got here? Where's our renegade? Like, oh my gosh, 76,000 games, but we haven't achieved 5,000 PR yet. I mean, like, all right, so anyways, we gotta get to work here. Boom, first hit in, first damage of the game, and it's already like, 2.5 minutes into the game. So I'm simply trying to figure out, okay, how am I gonna help these guys as much as possible? Simply right away, a light tank, boom, I'm gonna be looking at a light tank all day long. There we go, we track him, right on the Scorpion G, he takes him out, and then we go right back to the business of trying to support our heavies here. Boom, we get half our damage taken away right away, man, by a renegade. It's like, ow, that hurt. Okay, but the renegade comes back. Boom, now we do a little bit of a payback. He still hits us again. This isn't good. We're not winning the one-on-one here, which is what you always need to do. We back up, there's a 274A, but no, hey, hold on, renegade. Miss. Womp, womp, womp. But someone else takes him out. Scorpion takes him out, thankfully. And the nice thing is that because I'm between them, the Scorpion's probably going to be able to keep himself pretty much unlit. There's one up the butt. Right there. Gotta like it. I know I got this IS-3 over here to my side, so I gotta be careful with him, but you gotta take advantage of when you get shots like that. So 274A, you're out. You're gone. Now I got to focus on this IS-3. The Scorpion's trying to hide from him, but whoa, wait a minute. There's a low hanging out here. Double kill. Take him out. Gone. Now we got the Renegade. Oh, the Renegade gets taken out by my buddy in the Udez. This Udez player was a real good player. Great numbers, great stats and everything. And more importantly, than the stats is the fact that if you watch his gameplay, he's getting into position, he's trying to get this guy's attention, he knows that I'm behind him, up the butt, right there, man, take him out, and all of a sudden, we're leading. The two heavies that went to the oil sands over where the TD should be, they're long gone. They were out like in the first couple minutes of the game. And I'm telling the guys right here, I'm saying, hey, great teamwork, guys. I'm trying to pump these guys up, you know, like this is good. We're going to do a comeback here. All right, we're working hard. The Udez is coming around. Boom, nothing. Womp, 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 womp. Udez is pushing around. Gets a shot in. Now the Udez, I was saying he's looking at me, so the Udez came around and put a shot in him. And now I realize, okay, of course he knows the Udez is there. He's still looking at me here. The Udez gets another shot. I'm thinking, okay, now he's probably going to be totally expecting, you know, the Udez to come in. And can we get a nice little shot on him here? Can we? Oh yeah, pixel shot, baby. Boom, he's gone. But now we're behind because the oil sands, everyone that was over there died. Here's the problem right away. If you look up top here, we have a medium and a TD. They got 2 TDs and a light, an elk even. So, where do we go? The Udez is already making a beeline for the hill. And I'm thinking, okay, where can I go here to spot for him? In my head, I'm thinking I'd like to go out back towards this way over here. But I know that there's not really any bushes over there. That's the only problem. That bush that you see right here, that's about the only bush, and it's not really that good. They're gonna be able to come through quite a lot of places, and you know, I'll get lit before they will because I don't have anything really to sit in. So what I'm doing now here is I'm thinking, if that light tank player is a good player, he'll flank and he'll come around, and that means basically coming all the way, you know, from wherever they are, all the way back and all the way down here. That's exactly what I would do. Now, guys, the reason why I wanted to make this video isn't because this is the most extraordinary game. I'm only sitting at 2688 right now in damage. It's not about me here. It's more about the thought process. In other words, yes, the game was basically handicapped right off the get-go. 2 of our heavies just went out and got themselves killed. A very good heavy, 2 good heavies, a renegade and a defender. Come on now. So you have to be able to put up with that, because that's what you're going to see a lot during the summertime when everyone's out. There's lots of kids playing the game. There's people who haven't played, you know, very casual players. You know, they'll be playing the game now because they got time. They're taking time off work, and it's like, okay, the family's doing their shit, and you know, I'm going to go play World of Tanks for a while. So you got guys who haven't played the game in a while. And that's why I was trying to say nicely, like, look, guys, you know, this is where you want to go next time. It's like, don't worry about this game, you know, but next time, this is where you want to go. And it's a shame that they can't see, like, look, okay, I got killed in the first minute. Now, by the way, did you see that explosion? Right here, I'm like, yep, here it comes. Boom, there you go. There goes the light, man. That's 9.5 years of playing this game, man. That's the only reason why I know that that's what's going to happen. Now I'm thinking to myself, okay, I've got to try to figure out how I can spot there. I decide I'm going to go for a little bit of a looky-loo here because I got the Udez. I don't know if he's got Commander's Vision System on or not, but he's up on the hill and he's a good player. I've noticed that already. And I'm thinking that this guy's up here. He's got half his health. Let me go and try to spot for him and see if he can get the damage and take the enemies out. That's what I'm trying to do here. That's what's going through my head. You know, yeah, I'm basically a one-shot at 328. A low roll, I'll still be able to survive. But, you know, again, if you know me, if you've watched me on stream, you know that what I do is, like I did at the beginning of the game, I went to the weak flank. I always do that when I see there's an issue. Because why? Because that's how you win. If I just ignored this flank and said, the 2 heavies, it's their fault, I'm not going to care, I'm just going to play my game, I probably would have done more damage in the game, but it doesn't guarantee that I'm going to win. Whereas saying, you know, okay, I'm going to go help the flank that needs the most help, that's how you end up doing more for your team in the long run. That's how you end up making your win rate go up. So anyways, the Udez has said, hey, come on back up. And I'm totally agreeing because, quite frankly, I'm hoping he's got the commander's vision system. I know that I got a lot of cruise skills on this tank, okay? I'm up to like 6 or 7. I'm pretty sure it's 7 cruise skills, working on 8. But still, you have to play as smart as you can and as defensive as you can in this situation. In this, you know, again, if I had ignored going to the weak flank, this game would already be over. This game would have been over and we would have lost by, you know, probably like, I don't know. They probably would have had at least 5 or 6 tanks left over. That's the way it was going. And you're going to see this more and more. I can't stress this enough, guys. I call it Noob Fest, totally in jest. I've been saying that for years now. And it's just because that's the reality. We get it during the summertime and we get it during winter ops. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. But again, like I said, it's really unfortunate that there isn't any incentive given to players to stay at medium tiers until they get good. But instead, they just rush up. You know, you just saw a Defender and a Renegade. They buy premiums and they jump into the high tiers. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's because they've heard that you can make more credits, which is true at tier 8. As long as the tank is a tank that you do well in, yes, you're going to make more. Maybe it's just the allure of, well, you know, with all the people that have always said, oh, it doesn't matter what your stats are at tier 5. It only matters what your stats are at tier 10, which is a complete line of BS. Yes, there should be better players at high tiers, and yes, it should be harder to do well at high tiers. Yes, but the reality is during summertime, summertime, yeah, it just doesn't work out that way. So the Scorpion G's got a real nice spot here. I was waiting for trying to get a pixel shot here, but the Scorpion, it looks like he's got 2 marks, but right there shows, like, I don't know, man. You know, he pushed up when really what he should have been doing is trying to get this Udez to come out so that his partner could get a shot on him. Because we're assuming right now, both the Udez and myself, we're assuming, as you're going to see, he's about to ping, ping, ping. I say, let's go. And I say, I'm going to D3. In other words, I'm going to head up this way. Why? Because I think he's still over there. The last spotted was over on the 8 line. And here you go. The Udez is saying, F5. He might be here. And he's coming down towards us. And I say, you're about to see it right here. I say, yes, I agree. There you go. I agree. But what I'm doing is, again, I've gone back to the whole, you know, I'll scout him. You kill him. Again, if you've watched me, you know that that's how I play. I don't care about stats. I don't have to have the best stats, man. When I play, I just care about getting the win. And I know that he's got quite a lot of health. And I know that he's a great player. So if I do the job of spotting for him, he'll take the other person out. And that's all it is, man. It's all about just getting the win. That's all I care about. But look, the ISU 152 is actually coming across. Kind of a smart play, but boy, oh boy, he's got a Udez right there. And I thought for sure the Udez was going to be able to get him. But because he's behind the tar, he's racing up. He's about to get a shot on him. And you're going to see it. I think you see it. Unless if... Wait a minute, do I have to look? Anyways, he missed one shot and then boom. There you go. ISU dead. We win. We get the victory. And... what can you say, man? We basically grabbed victory back from the other team. And I say this, I know it sounds cocky, but honestly, if I didn't go over there, I truly think that this would not have turned out the way it did. The Udez eventually came over and helped me, and salute to him. What's your name? Udez Hanfu. Okay, I probably butchered your name, man. Udez Hanfu 321. Thank you very much for the great job. You did an awesome job there, man. You're a real good player, and your gameplay showed. And you see, that's what's so funny with people, man. a lot of times, you know, you try to help people by saying, hey, man, you want to go here? And all of a sudden they're like, oh, yeah, man, but I'm better than you, man. My stats are better than you, man. And look at my win 8 and look at this and blah, 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 blah. Guys, let me let you in on a little secret here, okay? Win 8 used to be a very good metric for measuring the quality of a player. Now, Win 8 is virtually just a joke. Why do I say that? Well, because you can pad your Win 8 in Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, and that's exactly what people do. If you were to go right now onto the websites that show you all the different players and their stats and everything, and you just look up the top stats on the NA, and I've done this live on stream, and it's pretty embarrassing, man. Basically, one player out of the top 10 isn't a stat pattern. And how do you know they're a stat pattern, Mr.BeetleBum? I don't know. Maybe because when you look at their vehicles most played, everything is Tier 2 and Tier 3 with, like, you know, 4,000, 5,000 games in it. And of course, you know, I wouldn't doubt it if they're down on the SA playing where there's bots galore. You know, you're basically just playing against a computer all the time. We can't prove that. But even still, if you have a tank with, you know, crew skills up the wazoo at Tier 3 and you're running, you know, there's not full slots of equipment at that tier, but if you've got all the crew skills, baby, you got yourself a huge advantage. Not only that, take also the fact that these players are good players who have, what I mean by that is they've played a long time. They're fucking stat patters, and they should be ashamed of themselves for being that. But they've played a long time, and they understand the game, and just that alone is able to give you an advantage over. And I can prove that because I've, on stream, jumped into tanks like an M3 Lee that people think are just terrible, and I go with stock equipment and everything, or sorry, no equipment, and stock guns and stock modules and whatnot, and you can still, I still can sit there, and again, I don't mean this to be, hey, way to go, Mr.BeetleBum. I'm trying to prove the fact that experience does trump equipment and stuff. I can jump into that M3 Lee, as I've done on stream, and had awesome games and, you know, top damage for the team kind of thing, lead it to victory. And well, how? Simple, because most of the people I'm playing against are new players, you know, and that's why I try not to play anything. When I stream and I'm playing the Sheriff's account, I go to Tier 6 and 5 a lot to hopefully find new players so that they can kill me and get my gold. But when I'm just, you know, people platoon with me, they're like, let's go to Tier 4 or 3. I'm like, nope. No, I always tell them, I said, I'll platoon with you. I'll play any tier, just not anything below 5. And why is that? Because I know that no matter what I do, I'm fucking seal clubbing. I feel dirty. I feel like I need to have a shower after the game, man, because I'm seal clubbing them, and it's not fair. Why? Because of experience. Anyways, the moral of the story for this video is simply, you're gonna find a lot of players out there, and I'm not trying to be mean to any of you players that are watching me that are newer players. That's not the point. I've said millions of times, man, if you're new, the best thing for you, not the game, for you, is to play at mid tiers. Why? People aren't gonna rage at you. You're not handicapping anyone's game. You're supposed to be learning, okay, at mid tiers. That's where you're supposed to be learning in 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, you know. When you go up to higher tiers, it's perfectly all right if people sit there and go, hey, man, what the hell are you doing? When you take a defender and a renegade and go and sit in the middle of the tar fields, people are going to say, yo, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing, man? Because it's obvious by your gameplay that you're not sure where you're supposed to take that tank. You don't know how to play it. It's not people being mean to you. If they're saying you're fucking useless and you should uninstall, that's people being mean to you. When I say to somebody, hey guys, heavies, for the next match, you might want to go over here and help your heavies. That's not mean, but you saw what they said. Fuck you, man. There's nothing you can do about it. That person doesn't want to learn. That person's played the game a shit ton and never really learned the game. Again, probably because they're just, you know, casual players and they've been playing for a long time. And at the end of the day, they're going to get yelled at a lot, and they're just going to tell the people to F right off. That's not healthy. What's healthy is playing the game at mid levels or mid tiers and learning the game, playing thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, just like I did. 15,000 games for me in the Stug 3G at tier 5. So you can't say that I don't practice what I preach. I played tier 5 forever. And for all those guys out there going, oh, well, if you only play tier 5, you'll never get good. Bullshit. Bullshit. You will get good. You'll end up owning a lot, but you will get good. Why? Because there's the exact same mechanics at tier 10 as in tier 5. You might find the less weak spots and everything. Sure. But you still have to know where to hide, what bushes work, what topography to use, what the mechanics, the angling. And if you master that over time at tier 5, you're going to be able to go up in to higher tiers and do well. Albeit, you have to relearn all those tanks that you're now going up to. You have to learn how to angle it. You have to learn where the weak spots are, strengths and weaknesses. Just like at tier 5, you have to learn that at tier 10. Anyways, my point simply is, guys, during the summertime, you're going to find a lot of players who are playing high tiers who really shouldn't be playing high tiers. You have two choices. You can either rage at them and get mad, get chat banned, and basically just get mad at the game, or you can try your best just to find the humor in everything, have fun, and just try to do your best and have a good time. That's it. That's what I tell people. Just bear with it. Do your best as you can do and try to have fun, man. If you lose your shit over the players that are playing way above their skill level, you're not going to have fun in this game. You're going to uninstall it. You're going to say, fuck wargaming. And it's much better just to take it easy, try to do your best. And also, if you see a weak flank, go support it. Always. It always ends up working. Anyways, that's it, guys. I hope you're having a great week enjoying this awesome game, World of Tanks. And if you have any questions, ask away. If you want to check me out on Twitch, come on over to Twitch and say hi. We're there to answer questions. And I hope you have a blast playing this game. I hope maybe this video showed something that you'll be able to go, oh, I've never tried that. And then do it yourself. All right? That's the reason why we make the videos. Anyways, have a great time and a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Till the next time, I'm Mr. BeetleBum, and I'm out.